Are you done? Okay. Why is my chair so freaking short, dude? Look at how much lower I'm sitting than you. Okay, there we go. Cool. Cool hat.
My name is Deez. I gotta include one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
My name's Deez.
My name's...
Do you see I put that in the...
Scoot up, son.
I put a little special message behind stand at work. Next time you're back there. You going tonight?
Okay, I'll look
right?
tonight. Is it just my name is Deez and then Trevor?
You're on to it.
Okay, I guessed it exactly.
You're close.
Alright, so.
Welcome to ShowStop.
Hey, guess what?
This is episode 2, but
No, this is
probably
actually
gonna be
episode 1.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the first episode.
New episodes every Friday, 6 a.m. Central. Not really.
Can
Not
we commit
really.
to that?
I mean, hey, we can. I can just schedule the upload the night before.
Yeah.
Alright. You heard that here first. New episodes, 6 a.m. every Friday.
At
So
least-
you can listen on your way to the bathroom in the morning.
At least for this week.
Yeah!
For this first episode. This is like what, our 6th
Actual.
time trying
Yeah.
this? Yeah.
Okay.
The first one got messed up because you kept the window open.
Yeah.
I don't know what the thought process was in that one.
Yeah.
Ruined the whole thing.
Well, anyway,
we had a good talk about your shitting fiascos.
yeah. Oh man, that was a good one. No, our first actual attempt,
We can.
we had like a whole
redo
list
those.
of what we were talking about.
Oh, yeah, and
we
it
were
was
talking about like
awful.
Spider-Man No Way Home theories. No, it wasn't awful. It was just awkward at first because you had no idea what to do.
Yeah, because I try to make a list of everything, and that does not come off.
I
as,
think
like,
making a list, not of
genuine.
everything, but of a few things works. So
just doesn't
first,
good
can we
then.
just talk about friggin'
Why don't we-
CDPR?
Why don't we introduce ourselves first?
Do you want to start over?
No,
Okay.
we'll just go from here.
Oh, good point. Oh, hi, I'm Alex,
I'm Trevor.
and yeah, this is ShowStop. You already know that though, because you're here watching it. So, and there's probably no one we don't know watching this. It's all probably people we know.
No, I'm not gonna market this to family and
Yeah,
friends.
I'm not marketing it to family. But anyway, so let's see here. I just want to vent really quick
Go
about
ahead.
the Witcher 3 next gen port,
Go ahead.
because The Witcher 3 is a game from 2015.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 15 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
It is a perfect, flawless game, and
That's your
I
opinion.
adore the actual snot out of it.
That's your opinion.
It's the opinion of a lot of people.
Specifically named Alex Gray.
But so the frustrating part is the fact that this next gen port shouldn't be as difficult as it seems like it is.
Says a guy who makes RPG Maker games.
Okay, but that...
Well,
That's
they have
really
to
easy.
upscale everything.
No, I
They're
understand,
adding more.
But they... So, okay, they're not adding much at all. They're adding Netflix content, which, first off, I'm wondering if that's just going to be an alternate look DLC for Geralt, where it's going to look
Probably.
like young Geralt as Henry Cavill,
I haven't
which
watched
I
that
will do a
series.
whole playthrough. But it would make more sense to prioritize the Witcher 3 port, since you have The Witcher Season 2 coming out in December.
No, I'm pretty sure what they have is 2 separate teams. They have
No, they
one
do. They
team
split
working
CDPR
on-
in two. They're literally only working on 2 IPs for like the rest of eternity as of right now. They're working on Cyberpunk, and they're working on Witcher, which at this point I'm okay with Cyberpunk being delayed, but I think the Witcher 3 port should come out first. Just because, and I understand why it's coming out second, because they want to I think they're basically aiming for a relaunch of Cyberpunk, because the
Yeah.
next gen version is going to be way better.
I
At this
tried-
point, I'm already expecting like an entirely different game almost. I think the gameplay loop's obviously going to be the same.
I tried to play it and I just couldn't get into it because it's really overwhelming
Yeah.
for me.
Don't
personally.
don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoyed my 60 hours of that game.
Mhm.
I enjoyed the story until I got what some people regard as the best ending, which is also the main ending.
Finish the main story.
I hated the ending I got.
Of Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have been more clear about that. I thought you were talking about Witcher.
Oh, no, I thought it was pretty clear I was talking about Cyberpunk. Because at this point, and I know this is probably wrong to assume, I'm basically expecting an almost entirely different game.
Out of Cyberpunk, yeah.
Because New Game Plus, at
that
the
might
end of
be
the
a
game...
problem, though.
So, okay, New Game Plus is something they introduced as one of the 16 free DLCs for Witcher 3. And it works awesome in Witcher 3 from what I've seen. I haven't done a New Game Plus playthrough, but I really want to for my next gen version of the playthrough. So I'm going to go and finish the story in my current playthrough, and then do the DLC, and then do New Game Plus when next gen comes out. But
right now, my big game that I'm playing through, or I want to play through, is Far Cry 6. Because I just love the Far Cry series. But after I finish Far Cry 6, I really do want to try to get into Witcher again.
Just if you try to play Witcher, play it on the Xbox, because you're running it at 60 frames in 4K.
And it's free.
It's not on Game Pass.
Oh shit, they took it off?
Yeah, they took it off a while ago, but it's $10 constantly,
Yeah,
like the whole game. Literally over 200 hours of content for $10.
Is the next gen thing free?
Yeah, the next gen stuff's free.
Cool.
And the complete edition comes with basically an entirely separate game for The Witcher 3. The second expansion is basically a whole nother game.
Which one is that called?
Blood and Wine. It's at minimum, I think, 60 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How did they do that? They're
I don't know, dude. The thing about The Witcher 3 is, like, they actually really fill out that world. They really like the quests, and you have all, like, Witcher 3, unlike Cyberpunk, the story actually sprawls significantly more. You have a lot of webs. Like, you make one choice here in the story quest that's going to impact this little side quest.
Oh, that's
and then this
sick.
Side quest is going to impact this side quest,
Didn't
and then
it
it's
do
going to
that?
come back to the main story.
No.
Whereas in no.
Cyberpunk does that.
It does that, but it does it way less.
If you do the side missions.
No, I know. It affects your ending. This affects the rest of your playthrough.
I thought it still affected the rest of your playthrough.
No.
Because there's different webs.
Barely.
You have the guidebook, right?
Yeah.
Let me go get it. Where is it?
It's over there on the shelf. But no, it really doesn't web as much as The Witcher, though. Like, it's a much smaller game compared to The Witcher.
The guidebook shows you the web, right?
Yes. Let me see it. I know where it is.
Okay, right now Alex is going through the guidebook for Cyberpunk. Because I feel like
we
it
both
sprawls
wasted
a lot
money on
more than
this.
you think.
Did you know I barely used this during my playthrough?
I just wanted it to have, because I don't have any guidebooks, and I think they're really cool. Just to, like,
I
look
have
at the art and
Pokemon
stuff.
Black 2 and White 2.
Yeah, and it's a little scuffed up.
A little bit, yeah. I have the things for that.
That
I'll
shit
probably
is
get
extensive, too. Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
really
this
need
shows
a
like all.
guidebook?
I mean, this is how some RPG things are. Like Skyrim's guidebook is even thicker.
Well,
it shows the stats for every single
for
weapon and armor.
Pokemon?
Oh
You
yeah,
really
the Pokemon
need
one.
that extensive of a guidebook?
Oh yeah,
for-
because you know how many secrets there are in Pokemon. Like how many
really?
like secret items you can find.
Okay.
Like on each route. Okay, hang
Brilliant
on.
Diamond, Shining Pearl.
I can't wait.
I really want to get into it because Sword and
I will
Shield,
help
I
you.
just went through because you're like,
Dude,
you gotta play it, and I'm like, okay, I'll play it.
They
And
freaking. Do you just want to play one of the Game Boy ones while we wait for the next month?
we were doing X and Y, and that stopped.
I would like my
halfway.
copy of X back.
What are you talking about?
It stopped
man?
because you stopped
I
playing.
gave it back to you.
No, you
already.
didn't.
I did.
All right, let's see here. Completion roadmap. So, okay.
I
So here's the
resold it.
flow chart for this game.
I resold you X. It was like $10. I went and got Taco Bell. Where do you think that Taco Bell came from today? It sold.
That
man.
game's easily worth 60 though. So okay, look. So you have your prologue right here. Stuff
it
opens. No.
sprawls.
This doesn't impact any of these. That's where these unlock.
Okay.
Because that's when the open world
Hold
unlocks.
on, then what's all this? Okay, there's a whole separate section
hang
in the
on.
middle
So hang on.
where
Yeah.
it just sprawls.
Okay. So hang on. Look. So you come in. You finish main job 11, right?
Okay.
You're gonna come down here, and all of these will open
Side
up.
job, side
Okay.
job. What's the black side job? Okay, there's boxes. The
Main
yellow
s-
boxes are main jobs.
Yes. Okay. Major side jobs, I believe, are like the different companions. So like Pan Am, who is the one that I got. She wasn't a companion, but like major side characters that can
Yeah.
impact your ending. So the black ones impact your ending. I believe that's how it works.
Wait.
But notice none of the arrows are coming out of these because they don't affect anything. They're just most of the time kill and fetch, which is the same as Witcher, but Witcher's major side jobs actually loop back into the main story more significantly than this. This, you get to choose who joins you in the final mission,
That's cool.
and that's it. And then it affects the credits, because the credits, it's all the characters you met saying they're like, whatever, at the end of the game. I don't want to spoil the ending to the
I
game.
don't know why, but I still have a lot of faith in them to like put this game together. I was so excited for it.
Well, because
You
they
just-
lied. They lied successfully.
You just got a text.
So I'm gonna put these images on the screen. I want these.
What? Is it Pokemon? It looks like Pokemon.
Yeah.
from
So
what I
here's
can see.
Jacked Doug Trio.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Here's Jacked Psyduck.
Yeah, I've already seen these.
Here comes Jacked Bulbasaur
I forgot where I saw these from.
and Jacked Pikachu.
They're expensive though. They're like $75.
I will be buying those instead of the 20th anniversary
Yeah,
Xbox
put that shit
controller.
on the screen for
Yeah.
YouTube.
Oh, I
people.
did.
Okay.
But
Wait,
yeah. So
can you put a funny monkey picture right here? That'll be a funny monkey picture.
if this were a video, I would edit your
We have to
face
edit it.
exploding or melting like in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we should turn this into a video cast the next episode where we have the video for YouTube and then, or do you think we should just wait till we actually have an audience?
Wait till we have an audience.
Okay, that
Right
sounds
now we're
good.
talking to 2 people and a fart.
Hey, two
So-
people and a fart. How you doing? Oh, dude, one of those 2
Specifically
people
the-
just made another fart, so we're talking to 2
Whoa!
farts. Yo,
Specifically.
dude,
the
do you remember
fart.
Fart from Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
That guy was
What do you
funny.
mean? Do I remember?
He was
Of
funny.
course.
I really like the cover to this book.
Yeah.
It's a cool cover. To the collectors,
This is
the
like
complete
non-
official collector's edition
Okay,
guide.
when they finish the game and eventually put out all the
Oh,
content
you mean the
that they
game's
want-
not finished right now? What makes you say that?
Oh, nothing. It's actually a complete game. It's flawless.
It's-
They have
I
nothing
was
to do
actually
on
really
it.
upset with how short it was, not gonna lie.
It's because you didn't do the side jobs.
No, I did.
All of them.
Not all of them, but a
You
large
did
chunk
all the
of them.
content that you could have done in the middle.
I did the ones that I wanted to. Most of them
Dude,
were very boring, to be honest.
I have
me, at
14 hours in the game. Not far in the main story at all. I just did these like police missions where they send you to go,
Mhm.
solve a domestic dispute or like get a drug package or something like that. I had 14 hours in the game and I barely got any far. I barely got any
Very
progress
far.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to like a
I
mission.
don't blame you.
I got to a mission where you get. It's the
You know,
sniper
okay.
rifle one.
You know what else confuses me? So I've been on like the rabbit hole of watching all these different reviews of Cyberpunk,
Mhm.
and some Beat 'em Ups, who's a channel I watch, he has like a 47-minute review of Cyberpunk, and the video is titled "CD Projekt are all liars," or that's the song in it, but he says CD Projekt are liars, and I wouldn't say the devs are. I would say the corporate aspect of it, definitely. The marketing was a lot of lies,
The
especially
minimum
towards the
wage.
end. But you look back
Developer.
at the 2019 or 2018 gameplay segment,
Mhm.
we see cinematic shots of V. So it actually shows the character customization. You'll be able to see it throughout the game. Yeah, the only time I could ever see my character was
There you
A,
go.
when I was on a motorcycle,
Look in a
or
mirror,
B,
have
when I looked in a
sex.
mirror.
Or when you're having sex.
But I don't
right?
see any of my clothes or any of my stuff. I
When
just
you
see my
see
back.
You're drunk when you have sex.
No, the scenes were very
I never
disappointing.
got-
Also, there's only like 3 prostitutes in the whole game. And do you
Aw,
know what?
man, dude.
Do you know what they originally?
Not the.
No,
they
no, no.
only put in 3 prostitutes. What? They need
But-
to go back and add more.
Do you remember the gameplay segment I'm talking about? They talked about like the NPCs being highly advanced and how they all each have their own individual schedule, like in Skyrim, right?
That's true.
Yeah, they don't.
That's
Not one of them does.
Dude, there's a mission when you go outside. Spoilers, really minor spoilers. But when you go outside your apartment and there's 2 cops outside of your.
Yeah, that's a
neighbor,
side quest. That's it.
But they're on like a schedule.
They're
like,
there.
you
They're
come
there
back
the
next
entire.
day
They're
and-
there the entire time until you do that quest.
Man.
Yeah. None of the none of them, and also the cop system bugged me because I was like, oh, it'll be like any other open world game with a cop system where it's going to take some time for the cops to show up. No, they spawned right behind me.
Doesn't GTA?
No, it takes time for them to show up in GTA.
Well, you get the red and blue, and like 10 seconds later they come.
It depends on like
similar.
Okay, but they don't spawn literally behind you. Like I was in a closed room and I was staring at the door and a cop spawned behind my back.
When I played, there was like just a lot of cops everywhere, so it seemed.
Oh yeah,
I
they
never
are
got in
everywhere.
trouble
They
with
they
the
got mad
cops.
at me for jaywalking one time, I think.
Yes,
which is
and
cool.
That was fucking cool.
That
I
was
over
funny.
here, yeah.
That was the only cool experience I had with them.
Like the whole game.
Oh, and then
How can you hate
also
the game if you
no,
played
I didn't
whole
hate the
thing?
game. I liked my time with it, but I really want to go back to it. But I really wish it would have been the game we were promised. Otherwise, I would have been replaying it several times already.
Just gotta wait, man.
Honestly,
spend
there's so
$60
many
to
other
wait.
games, dude. There's so many other games. When the Dying Light next gen patch comes out, I'm gonna play that. Then I'll go pick up me some Dying Light 2. But also, Dying Light 2 comes out the same month as Elden Ring now.
Is that February?
Yeah.
Why
it's
did they
February
push
2nd.
back? They pushed back Elden Ring for another game.
No. They pushed Elden Ring back because they were just like, this is exceeding our expectations on the technicality aspect of how intricate a lot of our stuff is. And so we want some more time to polish it.
Oh.
Is basically what they said. And I am all freaking for that, bro. Like, delay your game as much as you want if you were
originally
that
you
open
said-
about it.
You said, I'm gonna play Arceus over Pokemon Legends Arceus over Elden Ring.
Because they came out a week apart. I couldn't play both these sprawling 100-hour
Okay,
games.
Here's the thing. You would get done with Arceus within a day, because I know you, and
Yeah.
you would just completely 100% it, because it's Pokemon.
Yeah.
You finish those games like it's...
Yeah, but then I'd
No,
have to wait a
like
few
a
weeks to get
snap.
Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring, Souls games, the first time through, they take me at least a year.
I can't.
Except Dark Souls 3.
If you've
I had
seen
help
our
with that game.
video, I fucking cannot play those games.
I love that
can't.
video so much.
I can't
okay,
do
if
it.
me and you play together over multiplayer,
We can't though. Not sitting on the couch.
not sitting on the couch for a video. I'm just talking like in our private time, like
let's
when
buy
we
a
aren't like
second TV.
when we aren't like. I have a second TV. You've come
Let's-
over and had a
let's
LAN
buy
party.
a second HD.
That
TV,
is HD. That is HD right
fucking 4K TV
there. Okay.
with our massive amount of YouTube money, and let's.
Did I ever tell you that I made money off of YouTube back in 5th grade or 6th grade?
I don't know where I was going with that.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you how much I made?
15 cents, right?
No, it was like 62. I got to the point where I
How?
could monetize stuff back
Because you
in
had
the day.
100 subscribers.
Yeah, like
right?
it was back when you like hit 100 subs, a certain amount of views. I had a video that had like 1,000 views.
Isn't it 1,000 subscribers, or it's 10,000 to be monetized?
Yeah,
right?
now.
'Cause you have to apply for a
So,
license.
in other words, subscribe, you filthy
wait.
animal.
Do subscribe.
Wasn't that a Tobuscus thing?
Yep.
So you just made reference to.
Into of redness and darkness and whiteness.
Dude, that was the thing back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what's
I watch
weird?
them all the time.
We're 20 now.
Shut up. I actually feel like my penis doesn't work anymore, and
Oh, okay.
my back
That's
is always hurting.
awkward. So what's your favorite game of the year so far? If you had to pick between December of last year to today.
I don't know, but I can tell you my favorite product, Blue Chew. It's a great product, works really well. If you haven't heard of Blue Chew, go ask mommy and daddy for their credit card. Tell them to look up Blue Chew and
I
get
don't
as much as they can.
understand this joke.
It's okay if they look it up.
I don't understand this bit.
Favorite
Game.
game? I don't know what games
It's been a lot of games.
have come out.
So let's see. We got Cyberpunk came out in December.
Cyberpunk.
Okay.
That doesn't count as this year.
Yeah, it does. Because that's
Oh.
it. Do you think Cyberpunk will get nominated for
The
anything at the
fiscal
Game
year.
Awards?
Oh, of course.
What do you think?
I
Not Game of the Year.
don't know what the.
If there's a
Categories
biggest letdown category, probably that.
No, because it was
Yes.
still like.
It was a good game, but it was a huge letdown to
You
what
could
they promised
get
us.
through the whole game still.
Not if you
technically,
didn't.
You could complete the whole game.
No. Only if you had a good PC or a next gen console. And the next gen consoles had only been out a month.
Personally, I did not try it on a last gen console.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
It
why
kept
me and you
crashing
got
on
through
my
it.
PlayStation.
Oh,
I've never
no, I had
experienced that.
0 issues on my Series X other than bugs in the game.
I never experienced that with any game before. On the PS5, it crashed
Constantly.
every, 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. It's because it wasn't optimized. You're running it through backwards compatibility.
Which is weird.
Yep. But on the Series X, it was weirdly almost optimized. I guess because the structure of the Xbox One and the Series X are the same. Just the only difference is the Series X is 8 Xbox Ones, like launch Xbox Ones put together. Because a One X is 4 Xbox Ones. And supposedly the Series X is either 2 or 4 One X's.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what Cyberpunk did right? Their physical packaging. Because it came with a bunch of extra shit.
Well, yeah, that's what CD Projekt always does.
You got a pendant.
Yeah, I got the pendant
necklace.
for pre-ordering at GameStop.
Do you still have that?
Yeah, it's somewhere over there.
No, I wanted that.
I want to
so
go
badly.
and buy me a factory sealed copy of Witcher 3. It comes with
You
the
can just
sound.
go get that now.
I probably could, but I could get it for the Switch. I could get all the stuff that comes with the Switch.
Let me look it up.
I kind of want to get that game on my Switch, not gonna lie. Even though, I have Skyrim on there, but Skyrim actually looks like dog water on that Switch. Even on the OLED. The OLED makes it look pretty, but dude, those
Aren't they gonna
graphics-
re-release a physical for the
Anniversary Edition?
Yeah.
That's not coming to Switch.
Sorry, I mean for PS5 and
Probably.
Series.
I bought that game again for $13 on my PS5 for the next gen patch. To where I can platinum
You
it.
bought it again?
Yeah, to where I can platinum it again. Well, I haven't platinumed it. I'm working on my platinum
When
on
did
Xbox.
you get it?
Oh, weeks ago when it was $13.
Oh.
Oh, I'm buying $70 of Pokemon cards tomorrow.
From where?
GameStop.
For what reason?
Tomorrow's the final pack for the My First Partner thing, so that's $10.
Okay.
And then they're gonna have the $50 box of Celebrations that I want. It releases tomorrow. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Dude, you have to bleep out his name.
Oh,
You could
yep.
probably get fired.
Good point.
for
Bleep.
that. You don't say bleep, you just go in and edit
No,
it.
I'm gonna take that bleep.
Bleep.
I'm gonna take that bleep and put that over.
Oh,
And so I'm gonna leave this whole segment where we're talking about.
We
my
have
bleep.
you never edited audio.
Yeah, I have.
It's hard to say. You have?
Yeah.
I guess for 54.
Yeah.
Kind
And
of.
for the other short films.
Nothing
I think.
like that, though. I really want you to give me some footage that I can just take
Learn to
home and
edit?
edit. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember I bought that software.
Yeah, let's make a
I don't
video
remember
today.
what it's called. Yeah, we will.
Besides this podcast, this is
We're gonna-
audio though.
We're gonna be filming a
Yeah,
couple
we're gonna be
videos today.
Yeah.
Got a couple things lined up.
We're on a bit of a time crunch.
We wanna a little bit. Yeah. Wait. What time do you have to leave? How long till you have?
I
to
probably need to leave at 4:30ish.
Leave? Oh shit. Okay.
So we have 2 hours.
Oh,
We're fine.
to give a timeline to this, Dune comes out tomorrow, or tonight actually.
I can't wait to watch it tonight at work.
I wish I could go to the employee showing, but I mean it's gonna be on HBO Max tonight. I got a little brother who wants
Dude,
to watch it.
I want to go watch it in Dolby again with my dad.
I will go with you to go see it in Dolby.
Okay.
Honestly,
Alright.
if
We're
I
gonna
end
pick
up
a day
liking
next
it,
week to go see it. Then.
yeah. If I end up liking it that much.
Do you work Tuesday?
No.
Let's go see it Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Me too. So yeah.
I'm excited for it though.
Yeah.
I don't like it when when a movie is made that isn't like a complete story. I just want this to feel like a complete story because from what I've heard, it's not a complete story. It's just 2/3 of the book,
Mm-hmm.
and then they want to do another movie with the last third, which will be cool for that other movie. But what does it mean for this first one?
So it's gonna introduce the world, the galaxy. It's gonna introduce the characters, the conflict,
Mhm.
everything. He's sticking as close to the book as possible.
That worked for Star Wars because it was new. It was
But
a
Star
new
Wars,
thing.
Star Wars isn't based off a book. But you know what it really worked for? Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
Yeah, but that took 6 films to build up to it.
But
5
if
or
you
6.
no, I know. But if you start
Maybe
the
5.
series right, and
Mhm.
you are because it's the first book.
Uh-huh.
That book is fat. Me and you both know.
Yeah. I tried to read it. I couldn't because there's just...
I'm about halfway through it right now.
You have to, like, refer to the language in the back of the book, and I was just like...
Oh, dude, that's what I loved about Percy Jackson. I refer to the back, the glossary.
Percy Jackson is just a kid's book. Like,
no, I know, but, like, I loved that as a kid. They would have Greek words in there sometimes, and then also, like, when they introduced a new god, I'd go read up on the god in the back, and then also Google them.
Okay, that's cool.
I freaking loved the Lost Hero series, because they did that way more.
I thought the covers looked cool, and I would always go to... You know how, like...
Percy Jackson. I can't wait for the Disney Plus show.
When you're in elementary school, you, like, go to the library.
Yeah.
As, like, a...
Yeah, the book fair.
Called... No, it's, like...
Oh, yeah, it's just, like, a
go to the
segment during the
library.
week.
Yeah. I would... Everybody wouldn't get books to read them. Everybody would go and get a book because the cover looked really fucking sick. And I would always have the fucking coolest covers just to look at. Like, I'd never read the goddamn book because it's a chapter book. I'm a stupid little kid who shits his pants still. So I'm like, you know, just looking at the words being like, yeah, I don't know what that means, but this cover's cool.
I really want a fun co-op RPG to play right now.
Back for Blood, baby.
That's not an RPG.
I just haven't been playing with you because I'm a piece of shit friend.
Amen, because you tried telling us that hanging out's over in January. Yeah, so anyway, we just cut up. We just...
Even though we don't have any
This
ads.
episode is sponsored by Alex's Third Floor.
This episode is sponsored
where it's
by
getting really
Mod
hot
Podge.
because the AC's off right now to where it doesn't interrupt our microphone.
Mod Podge.
You know what we really need to invest in around Christmas?
Mod Podge.
Podcast kits.
Dude, what are you talking about? We have
Just
the most high-class podcast.
We're literally sitting at a folding table.
Don't ruin the illusion.
In the back of my crowded third floor bonus room. Hey, we could do it at my apartment starting next year.
Uh-huh.
That would be fun.
You heard it here first, guys. You're going to have to wait 3 months.
No.
To get a way better setup.
No.
You do realize I'm going to have to, like, spend a week at your apartment?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. Just setting you up for that.
No, I know.
Okay.
What do you think the possibility... wait. I'll bring that up after the podcast. Back to the topic we were at.
Yeah.
Favorite game of the year. My favorite game of this year, just because I finally freaking played through it, is Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. I need to make my way back to the DLC. But that game...
That came out last year, though, right?
But I didn't really play it until this year.
Okay, I guess we can just say, like...
Monster Hunter Rise, hands down my favorite release of this year.
I want to say that, because that's, like, the only game that I can think of that came out this year that I've played through so far, like, actually finished the main story. Because technically I did.
You finished the story. Now you have the rest of the main story in the hub quests.
Mm-hmm. I just have to do that before the sunburn, whatever.
You better start up. We'll do it over Christmas break. There's not going to be that much to play over Christmas break now.
Dude,
other than Pokemon, which I'm on 100% in, like, the first month. So.
Yeah, I'll be on Thanksgiving break finishing that up. That's when it comes out. Comes out like what?
Oh, and Shiny Zacian starts tomorrow at GameStop too, because I lost my Zacian because I lost both my 100%.
How do you get that?
Saves. You just go to GameStop for the card. You can only get Zacian and Pokemon Shield, and you can only get Shiny Zamazenta and Pokemon Sword.
I have Sword.
So you can get Shiny Zamazenta starting November 12th.
So.
7 days before the new games.
Well, let me use your Shield, and I'll load it up.
Okay. Let me get to the part where I can load in my Zacian.
Yeah, never mind. I don't want to play through that dog-ass
Dude,
game.
all you have to do is play in, like, an hour.
That's so long. That's, like, 5 hours in real life.
Yeah, but if you choose Score Bunny, you fly through it.
I did choose Score Bunny the first time without even
Score Bunny's the best starter out of Gen 8.
Okay, the level up candies completely ruined that game.
So, okay,
it breaks it.
For your reference, rare candies in every other game prior to that were rare.
Right? Yeah.
They were very seldom spread out.
You go to the
XP candies. Okay, but the raids are fun.
Yeah,
I enjoy the raids. They made grinding... because I lost my... So, for reference here, for anyone that doesn't know...
Oh, yeah, rest in peace.
When the Switch OLED came out,
so sad.
We went and picked them up day one.
Yep.
We had ours pre-ordered. I lost my 100%ed Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Sword, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Combined totaling, or like the combined total of hours lost is over 600. I had 400 in Shield, 200 in Sword.
Why?
Shinies.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, you only had like 6 shinies in total.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
It took me 69 eggs to hatch my
Dude.
shiny inks. That was the funny, my shiny shinks. And it was a 6 IV.
Rest
Hatched
in
on egg
peace.
69. R.I.P. Mufasa. That was his nickname. I was gonna use him in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and now he's lost. All the 0s and 1s that make him up are gone, and I'm sad. Also, so is my shiny Galarian Zigzagoon, which I got.
Think about it.
I got
Just
that on
stop
Encounter
thinking
11.
about it.
My shiny Charizard from Pokemon X is
How did you
gone.
Oh, you transferred that into. No. There's no way you're going back. No. Okay. For those who don't know, Alex is like. When it comes to Pokemon, he's a 5-year-old kid again.
I own every single game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like. So
My next
he
purchase
lost
after
600 hours. That just means he gets to put 600 more hours into a dog-ass game.
But why would I? They're not horrible. The DLC's really freaking good. They're better than the main game, both of them.
I mean, it's just Pokemon with a really boring
But they're
story.
both entire open world segments. That's the best part.
Yeah, I like the whole open world thing. I didn't get the DLC.
Dude,
I know you
they're
loved
so
it.
worth it.
Because it was like the Tundra one, right?
The Tundra one was the bigger one.
Uh-huh.
And that was the one with legendary raid battles.
Yeah.
Where you could get shiny
I
legendaries
almost got
way
it.
easier.
I almost got it watching you play it because you were like getting the... What are they? They're like the gem ones. Where there's like 4 of them.
Oh, the Reggies?
Yes.
They're not gems, but yeah.
What the fuck ever. I saw you getting those and I was like, okay, maybe once I finish my sword playthrough, I'll get the deal.
Ah, dude, and I lost my Reggies too. Oh, God.
Rest in peace, Reggies.
No, my Regirock, Regice, and Registeel, they were all in my shield. And then I didn't put them in home, I don't think. And I need them in order to get Regigigas in Diamond and Pearl next month. And now I'm pissed. Dude, my Diamond and Pearl team's stacked.
Yeah?
I think I'm going to add Glaceon to my team.
You're cheating.
What?
You're not going to start from the beginning?
Oh, no, I am starting from the beginning.
But you're going to use home.
It doesn't have compatibility until next year.
Okay, good.
I was going to put in a level 1 shiny Shinx.
How much do you pay for home?
It's like $15 a year.
Okay, that's not like...
Yeah, no, it's totally
awful,
worth it. And I transferred all my Pokemon from Pokemon Bank on the 3DS over, which that was $5 a year. And I still have that going.
They're milking you guys.
Huh?
You Pokemon people, they're milking you.
Dude, I've gotten back into Pokemon Go lately. It's bad.
Oh no.
I'm so pissed I don't have a shiny Giratina yet.
I tried to get into it. I couldn't.
Dude, it's so fun.
Oh,
It's so easy too, especially on campus at school, dude.
What about at work?
Oh, at work, that's how I hatch all my eggs.
Just walking around.
Yeah, that's how I hatch all my eggs, dude. I'm going through eggs like
Do
that.
they have a thing for the Apple Watch?
They used to, but then when they added,
would
it
they
uses
get
the
rid of that?
pedometer in your phone now.
Why would they get rid of that?
Because it started using the pedometer in everyone's phone.
Does the XR have a pedometer?
Yeah, you can use Adventure Sync. So when you're walking and you're not on the game, it still logs your distance traveled on your eggs and your buddy candies.
Does it still use your battery?
No.
Okay.
It's
cool,
just
though.
when you boot the game up, it adds all that.
They should still add a Apple Watch feature that
They did, but it was really bad.
it just wouldn't count it.
Yeah. Well, it was really weird. Like you could watch your eggs hatch on your watch though, was the cool part. Yeah, like look. At the beginning of October, I was at the very beginning of level 34, and now I'm over halfway.
Oh Jesus!
'Cause I've been doing all my-
1,250,000. You're at 750,000.
Yeah, you want to know my total XP?
You've been playing that since launch too.
I downloaded it the second it dropped.
You are the one person I know who has kept that on their phone since launch and has played to this day.
Do you want to know how much?
I know no other person. Alex.
Do you know how much distance I've walked?
A million?
2,508.3 kilometers.
But you could get to like California.
You know how many Pokemon I've caught?
That's probably a lie, but
6,984. You know how many Pokestops I've visited?
It's not that many for.
You know how many Well, because I also took large gaps in between, here and there.
Yeah, but you've kept it.
You know how many
steady.
Pokestops I've visited?
How many?
4,345. You know how much total XP I have? 5,526,783. My start date was 7/26 or 7/6/16, which was literally like the second it dropped. I've walked 10 kilometers this week. I have 7 more kilometers to go on my egg, so when I'm doing stock tonight at work, that'll hatch. I have several maxed out badges.
Hey, if your name is Jeff, fuck you.
My name's Jeff.
I want to do that every episode. Just call out some random person. Just for having the name.
Hey, I'm kind of done.
No. It's only like 35 minutes.
Yeah, I'm done.
What do you mean you're done? You can't just say you're done.
No, I'm done.
What do you mean? You're just gonna end it right here.
Yep.